Hi everyone, Stacy Whiter here on behalf of Campus Mortgage with part 3 of a 3-part video series on FHA requirements for construction to perm financing. Now just a quick reminder before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered legal advice or used in place of FHA guidelines. Also, this video was issued on June 5th, 2018, and the information contained in this video is subject to change without notice. So in parts 1 and 2, we talked about the eligibility requirements, the maximum mortgage calculation, the minimum required investment by the borrower, and the mortgage interest rate requirements. In part 3, we're going to finish up talking about the closing requirements. So let's take a look at the closing requirements. There is required documentation. First off is the construction rider to the note that must be included in the documents. A construction loan agreement, and a borrower disclosure which explains to the borrower that the mortgage is not FHA eligible or able to be endorsed by FHA until after final inspection or an issuance of the certificate of occupancy by the local governmental jurisdiction. It's very important. Also, either a fully executed contract agreement between the builder and the borrower or documentation of the actual costs of construction where the borrower is acting as the general contractor. So the borrower is required before closing to provide the fully executed purchase agreement or contract agreement between them and the builder, or if there's no builder and the borrower is acting as the general contractor, there need to be an itemized list of actual costs. Also, there must be documentation of land ownership or acquisition. And remember, if the borrower owns the land prior to the construction loan closing, they need to have owned it for at least 6 months. Also, what's must be included is a payoff statement and evidence that the actual payoff, if there are mortgage proceeds, are used to purchase or pay off any debt on the land would be required. Now, when setting up the escrow account at closing, after closing, the funds are dispersed to cover the land purchase. Whatever's left, the balance of the mortgage proceeds must be placed in an escrow account and distributed during the construction progress. Now, the lenders are probably going to have some requirements for that, but FHA does require that before each disbursement goes out to the builder or the contractor, the lender gets the borrower's written authorization prior to each draw and funds disbursement. Any leftover funds that are in this same escrow account after the home is complete, then those can be applied to the outstanding mortgage principal. All right, that concludes this series, 3-part series. Thanks so much for watching. For more tips and videos, please visit campusmortgage.org to look for their weekly mortgage video tips designed for all mortgage professionals, including underwriters, loan officers, processors, closers, and post-closers. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.